Hi everyone, welcome to Shanice's Yoga at Pure Bliss Wellness. My name is Shanice and today's class is our leg stretch. So this isn't your typical yoga class. We're going to be purely focusing on stretching our legs and our hips. So all you need for this routine is space, all right? Making sure that you've got plenty of space around you so that you're not going to kick anything or hurt yourself on anything. If you would like to enhance your stretch, you are welcome to use things like yoga blocks and straps. Now, if you don't have any of these, you are welcome to use things like books or containers for your yoga block instead, or scarves, belts, and any other bit of clothing in replacement of a strap. Okay, so any of those. You may also want to make sure you've got either bath towel near you or a pillow near you, or both. Okay, so just making sure you've got a bit of everything around you, and I'll tell you throughout the class when you'll be using each one. So we're going to get started very soon. Hi, James. Nice to have you here. We're going to be starting very soon, but before I do, I just want to do a little mention for some ways that you can help me share these videos around. Okay, so first of all, if you haven't already, please click subscribe, which is near this video somewhere on your screen. Okay, the button subscribe, please make sure that you are already subscribed to this channel, okay, so that you can get access to my videos and also to help me share these videos around to more people. Secondly, please like this video, okay? There's a little thumbs up icon nearby. Please like it, all right? That also helps me share this video around to a lot more people. If you want to wait and see whether you actually do like this video before you click like, by all means do. But if you can by the end of the video, that would be much appreciated. So just a thumbs up button if you would like. Number 3, thank you very much. Number 3, please make sure that you are following my business page on Facebook and Instagram, both under Pure Bliss Wellness. Okay, this is where you will get additional information about these videos and just about my business as a whole on both of those pages. So Facebook and Instagram, Pure Bliss Wellness. If you wish to support my business further, then in the description below, I will be putting a link to my Patreon page. Okay, for those that don't know what Patreon is, it's another platform where you can sign up for a monthly subscription or a one-off donation. Okay, the monthly subscriptions allow you to access additional content, more videos, photos, all that type of thing as well. Please note that the dollars on that Patreon page are only in US dollars, as that's the only option that was available, but you can pay with any currency. Okay, so if you can have a look at that, I'll put the link up very shortly, and that will be in the description as well. So with all that being said, we're going to start our class. So like I said, make sure that you've got space, water as well, music if you'd like it, something nice and relaxing or a bit more upbeat in the background if you would like it. And then any of those additional props I mentioned earlier to help enhance your stretching if you would like to. All right, so we're going to get started. So in order to stretch muscle, we have to be warm first. So we're going to do a few different exercises to help warm up the muscles. You may find that you get a little bit tired, hence keeping the water nearby. So just take it nice and gently, see what you're comfortable with, and if anything doesn't feel right at any stage through this video, please take a breath, take a rest. Child's pose, which I will show you at some stage as well, is what you can come into just to stop. Otherwise, step away, give yourself a moment, and come back again when you are ready. All right, I'm just going to readjust my video screen here because I am very tall. I don't quite fit in this entire video, which I should have put together beforehand, but that is okay. I'm just going to put it down a little bit more. All right. Beautiful. Let's get you into your space. So first of all, to start, we're going to do 10 squats. Okay, normal squats, feet underneath hips. 10 squats. On the 10th one, you're then going to do 10 pulses. And then we're going to hold it for the count of 10 as well. Okay, so really engaging through your glutes, pushing down into your heels when you're doing your squats. So feet underneath hips. When you're ready, let's go. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and hold and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly coming up, and give your legs a shake while done. We're then going to bring the feet a little bit closer together, so we're now going to go into a narrow squat. Okay, so we're going to use slightly different muscles, so take it nice and gently. Same again, 10 squat, 10 pulse, 10 hold. When you're ready, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly coming up. Give your legs a shake again. Well done. We're now going to come into a wide squat. So we're going to take our feet quite a bit further apart now, with the feet turned out at 45 degrees. So I'm just going to show you this one because we don't want our butt to go back like a normal squat this time. We're going to imagine we're between two sheets of glass, so that when we come down, we're really pulling our knees out and keeping our pelvis tucked under as we come down and up. If you feel that you come down and then you start to go back, come up and keep yourself with your pelvis tucked in. All right, we're going to do 10, 10 pulse, 10 hold. When you're ready, keep that pelvis tucked under, and we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come up and give your legs a shake again. Well done. Take a drink of water if you would like to. We're then going to come into some side lunges. So this time the feet may point a little bit further forward rather than out, and that's absolutely fine. We're going to side lunge, so we're going to come down, up, and down. Now, if you would like to make it a little bit harder for yourself, you can come all the way down and up. And if you want to make it even harder, then you stay down as you go from side to side. Pick whichever variation you would like. We're going to do 10, so 5 on each side. When you're ready, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Gently come back into the middle, put your hands down, straighten your legs and bend forward from your hips. Just letting your head relax, hands relax. If you'd like to, grab onto each elbow and just use this to add a little bit of extra weight to bend a bit further forward. You're welcome to rock from side to side with your arms, doing a figure of 8 if you would like as well. Letting your hands relax down to the floor, letting your head relax again. Take a nice big breath. And when you're ready, inhale to gently bend your knees and slowly roll up. Swoop the arms up. And breathing out, bringing your hands down and walking your feet back together and give your legs a shake. Well done. All right, this time we're going to take the feet nice and wide again. And we're going to do some nice gentle twists for the body to warm up a little bit higher as well. So we're going to take our hands into our chest. We're then going to twist to our right. Reach our left hand in front, right hand to the wall behind you. Hold here as you breathe in. Breathe out, come back to the middle. Opposite side, breathe in, reach. Breathe out to the middle. Breathing in, reach. Breathing out, middle. Breathing in, reach. Keep the back up straight. Breathing out, middle. One more each way. In. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. This time, we're going to breathe in to reach the arms up. Breathe out to hinge forward from the hips, holding halfway, taking the sitting bones up to the ceiling. You're going to breathe in. Breathe out to go across to your right, holding here. Keep the left hand in front of you, take the right hand back behind you, reaching through both arms. You should feel this a little bit through your right hamstring. Breathing in. Breathing out, let your left hand drop to your foot, right hand up to the ceiling. And here, gently trying to put your stomach down onto your quad. Taking it nice and gentle, just warming up. You're going to breathe in to flatten our back again, reach the left hand forward. And breathe out, come back to the middle, and then all the way to the opposite side. Reach the other hand back, breathing in. Breathing out, right hand down to foot, left hand to the ceiling, stomach to thigh. Taking a nice big breath. Then you're going to breathe in, flatten your back. Breathing out, across to the opposite side. Breathing in. Breathing out, coming down. Breathing in, coming straight back up. Breathing out, coming across. Last time, breathing in. Breathing out, coming down. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, coming to the middle. Hold. Breathing in. Breathing out, relaxing your head and hands down. Take a nice big breath. You're going to breathe in to gently bend our knees, slowly roll all the way back up. Swoop the arms up, reach up tall. And breathing out, bringing your hands down, walk your feet back together. And take a quick drink of water. Well done. All right, coming down onto your mat for me, onto your hands and knees. Coming into what's called our tabletop position now. Bringing our wrists underneath our shoulders and knees underneath our hips. We're going to breathe in to lift our right arm forward, left leg kicks back, engaging through your glute. And we breathe out and round, bringing the knee to the nose. Breathing in, reaching out long. Breathing out, rounding in. One more time, breathing in, coming out long. Breathing out, coming in. We're then going to go out to the side, same elbow and knee. Inhale to lift. Exhale in. Inhale to lift. Exhale in. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Hand and knee comes down. And we go across to the opposite side. Inhale, left arm lifts, right leg goes back. Exhale, rounding in. Inhale out long. Exhale in. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Coming out to the side. Inhale. Exhale in. Inhale. Exhale. And last one. Inhale. And exhale. Hand and knee comes down. Give yourself a bit of a circle. Now you're going to take your knees as wide as the mat and toes together, sinking down into your child's pose. Okay, here reaching the arms forward, letting your forehead relax on the floor and keeping your shoulders away from your ears. If you'd like to, you can interlace your hands behind your back, take your hands up to the ceiling and gently rock from side to side. When you're ready, gently letting go of your hands. And taking them back out to your child's pose, taking another big breath. And when you're ready, on your next inhale, coming back up to your tabletop, knees underneath your hips and wrists on the shoulders. So remember that child's pose there is for you to come into at any time you need to rest, whether I instruct you to or not. All right, we're going to do a little bit more for our hips. So we're going to take an inhale to lift our right knee out to the side. And holding here for a moment, make sure that your knee is in line with your foot, not dropped, lifting up. You're going to take an inhale, lift it higher, and breathing out nice big circles with your knee. Trying to lift the knee a little bit higher each time that it goes out to the side. If you're like me and you hear a lot of clicks and cracks, take it nice and gently. Try to engage your glutes and your core a little bit more, and you should find that they stop, or at least reduce. Gently circling the opposite way. Again, trying to take it higher each time. When you next find it out to the side, hold, take an inhale, lift it higher again. And exhale to put it down and give yourself a move. All right, coming to the opposite side. Inhale, left knee lifts. Hold it here for a moment, check. Make sure that your knee is up. Take an inhale to lift. And exhale, nice big circles. Lifting a little bit higher each time. And then gently circling the opposite way. All right, when you next slide it out to the side, take an inhale, lift it higher, and exhale to bring it down, and give yourself a circle again. Well done. All right, we're going to make it a little bit more difficult this time. What we're going to do, I'll show you first. We're going to lift our knee to the side, holding it here, keeping both arms straight. We're going to try to extend our leg on the same level and then bend. Extend and bend. You're going to feel both glutes turn on a lot. Might be a little bit painful, it is for me. So just take it nice and gently. We're going to do 3 on each side. So when you're ready, breathing in, lifting your right knee, holding for your exhale. We inhale to straighten. Exhale to bend, keep the knee up. Inhale to straighten. Exhale to bend. Last time, inhale. Exhale and slowly put the knee down. Give yourself a bit of a move. All right, so you're going to come to the opposite side. If you find it too difficult to extend your leg from a high position, bring your knee down a little bit and extend it out and down instead. But really try to challenge yourself. We want these hips nice and warm. All right, other side. Breathing in, lift the knee. Hold it for your exhale. We inhale to straighten. Exhale to bend. Inhale to straighten. Exhale to bend. Last time, inhale. Exhale, slowly bring it down and give yourself a circle again. All right, we're going to come into our froggy pose now rather than child's pose. If you prefer child's pose, you're welcome to come into that instead. Otherwise, take your knees as wide as you can this time. Your ankles are then in line with your knees, not toes together and not splayed out. We're then going to gently come down onto our forearms. If you need to stay up on your hands, you can. When you're ready, we're going to breathe in to rock the body forward. Breathing out, rocking back as far as you're comfortable to. Breathing in, rocking forward. Breathing out, rocking back. Carrying on your own breath. And you may find that there's a particularly tight spot, and you're welcome to stay there and hold it longer if you need to. Keep rocking with that breath, nice and long. On your next inhale, coming back up to your hands, slowly bringing your knees back together. If you are unable to move them together like that, just gently take your body down to the floor and very ungracefully bring yourself out of it as best as you can, but please be safe. Take a drink of water where you are. All right, we're then going to sit on our mat and bring both legs nice and wide. Too tall, there we go. All right, bringing our legs nice and wide and pointing our toes. We're going to do a little bit for our quads here. Now, if you're prone to cramping, you may find that your legs cramp in this exercise. Please take it gently if that is the case. If you do cramp, give yourself a bit of a move and bring your legs in closer next time that you try. Right? Otherwise, taking the legs nice and wide and trying to have your body forward and not rounded back. Then we're going to take our hands over one leg. Point the toe. Engaging your core without going into your back, we're going to lift the leg. So breathing in to lift. Breathing out, put it down. Give it a shake if you need to. Again, breathing in. Breathing out. Last time. Breathing in, lift. Breathing out, down, and give it a shake. The edge of cramping. I was on the edge of cramping. All right, other side. Pointing the toes, straighten the leg, engage it as much as you can. All right, breathing in, lift. Breathing out, down. Breathing in, lift. Oh, breathing out, down. One more time, breathing in. And breathing out, give it a shake. Bring both legs together. Well done. All right, just going to do a bit of a forward bend here, just to see where we're at, and we're going to go on to another one. So keeping both legs straight now, pulling your toes up towards you and having your pelvis so that it's hinged forward. So you are going to pull your glutes out from under you, hinging forward. All right, we're going to breathe in to reach the arms up. And breathing out, we're going to reach as far forward as you can, kind of halfway. Reaching, imagine you're trying to reach for your favorite food, whatever it may be in front of you, reach for it. Really trying to get your lower stomach onto your thighs rather than trying to touch your head with your knees. Reach forward. Breathing in. Breathing out, let your head and hands relax. Taking a nice big breath. Even if your body is up here, that is absolutely fine. Really keep pushing your stomach forward, pulling up through your feet. So breathing in, then gently come up, reach the arms up. We're going to do that again. Breathing out, reach forward. Holding here for a couple of breaths. Now, if you have your strap, your belt, your scarf, whatever it may be using in replacement of the strap, this is when you can use it in a moment to wrap around your feet and pull you deeper if you need the help. Breathing in, breathing out, head and hands relax. Either grab your strap now, or just holding onto your feet or your legs. Taking a nice big breath. I'm going to breathe in to slowly roll up, sweep the arms up. And breathing out, bring them down and give your legs a bit of a shake. All right, coming back into your tabletop. I'm going to do a couple more active ones for the legs and then we're going to come into a bit more of a stretch. So we're going to come into our donkey kicks and our fire hydrants. We're going to start with the fire hydrants. We're going to do 10 to the side. What these look like is 1, 2, carrying on up to 10. On the 10th one, we're going to hold it and pulse. We're then going to try it with a straight leg. Straight leg hurts. Okay, so we're going to start with a bent leg. So engaging your core, nice and flat back. We're going to inhale to lift one knee out to the side. Exhale down. We're then going to carry on, lifting up, down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly back down. Give yourself a move. And then going to come into the opposite side. All right, when you're ready, we go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Pulse 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back down. Give yourself a circle. If your glutes and hips don't feel warm right now, then no clue. Definitely feeling warm. All right, going to a straight leg. All right, so we bring one leg out straight. You may find you have to bring your hands over to the opposite side a bit more, just to make yourself stable. What we want to try to do is lift the leg without collapsing into the elbow. So keep strong, even if you only manage to do this. All right, so when you're ready, we're just going to do 5 with no pulse, okay? So lifting, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back down. Oh, nearly cramp, nearly cramp. Other side. Swap the body over, bring the weight over if you need, straighten the leg. When you're ready, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bringing it down, and give yourself a bit of a move. Well done. Final one, donkey kicks going backwards. This is this one here, coming in, out, out. Okay, we're going to do 10 with a pulse of 10 at the top, and then we're going to go to a straight leg. Final one, and then into some stretch. When you're ready, we kick back with whichever leg you prefer. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming in and down. Give yourself a move. Coming to the opposite side. Kicking back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In and down. All right, coming to a straight leg. Straighten whichever leg you like. Remember with this one that when we lift, we don't let the back collapse. We're trying to keep the core straight and just lifting from our glute instead. 5, when you're ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in and down. Last 5. You can do it. Straighten the leg. Go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in and down. And give yourself a move. Take a sit and a drink of water. All right, I'm going to grab my timer. Now that we come into our stretchiness. All right, so what we're going to do now is come into a lunge. Just going to get my timer up here. So we're going to bring our right leg forward. Now, if you have blocks, this is where you can hold onto them on either side of your body. As I said at the beginning, books, containers, you can now do the same thing. If you have furniture or a wall, you can hold on to those as well. Otherwise, this is perfectly fine, having your hands on the floor. So what we want to make sure is that our left knee is in line with our left hip, okay, so that it's not completely underneath us and skew. So the pelvis is nice and square. Right ankle is going to be in front of the right knee so that we've got somewhere to drop our hips. Bringing the blocks in if you would like. If you don't have blocks, you can bring your hands to your knee or just to the floor. When you're ready, coming into your position, and we're going to hold here for a few seconds. So with each breath out, we're going to gently sink our pelvis forward and down. Feeling it stretch through the front of your left hip and also a bit through your right glute. Remember, like I said, hands to knee if you'd like. Bring the body up and sink the pelvis lower. Holding for a nice big breath. And with each exhale, you can let it go through an open mouth. And just letting go. Okay, on your next breath in, we're going to lift the arms up. Whichever variation you were in before, we're now going to lift the arms, shoulders relax away from your ears. We're going to breathe in, and if you'd like to, as we breathe out, we're going to gently bend back, open the chest, and lift the gaze. This tests your balance as well. Inhale to gently come up, and exhale to bring your hands to the floor now if you were using a block before. Tucking your back toes. If you're finding that your back knee is starting to get sore on the floor, this is where you can use your pillow or towel and just pop it underneath, Or if you're just on a mat, you can roll your mat over as well. All right, having those back toes tucked, let's breathe in. And as we breathe out, we're going to rock back, straightening the front leg, pulling the toes up towards us. And imagine trying to kiss your toes. Okay, this again helps us to reach forward and aim the stomach to the thigh first. Taking nice big breaths, sinking a bit more with every breath out. And if you think that your leg is straight, I challenge you to engage it even more, and you'll probably find that you can straighten it even more. Taking a nice big breath. Okay, we're going to rock between these two. So we're going to breathe in to bend the front knee, sink the hips forward. Breathing out, rocking back. Breathing in, rocking forward. Breathing out, rocking back. Last time each way, breathing in, breathing out. This time we're going to breathe in, rock the weight forward, and bring that front ankle underneath your knee now. If you'd like to, you're welcome to lift your back knee off of the floor, just give it a bit of relief from the pressure of the floor. And then gently bring it back down. We're now going to do a stretch that will put a bit more pressure on that back knee. So if you are uncomfortable already on your knee, I'd like you to stay in the lunge that we were already doing. If you have your strap nearby, you may want to use this in a minute. We're going to plant the left hand down and bend that back knee. With the right hand, we're going to reach around and grab the foot if you can. If you need to, you can bring the foot as far out as you need to grab it and then put it back in the middle. Once you've grabbed the foot, try to bring the body central again. You can come up a little bit if you need to. If you need to, shuffle the front foot forward a bit so that you can sink, and you should feel this in the front of your left quad. Bringing that heel as close into your glute as you can. You may find you're all the way out here. That is okay. If you can't grab your foot, stay in your lunge and just bend your knee. One more breath. Breathing in. Holding as you breathe out. Sink a bit deeper last time. Good. We're then going to gently let go of the foot, straighten the leg, both hands back to the ground. We're then going to come into what's called our lizard pose. I'm going to turn so that you can see me from the front, keeping the same knee forward. You're going to bring your right hand to the inside of your right foot and shuffle your foot out to the side so that your hands are underneath your shoulders. Keeping this knee tucked into your shoulder, we're going to walk the hands forward. Okay, so this is the position that you should be in. I'm going to turn back to the front. So staying in that position that you were in, hands are walked forward. You're welcome to stay here if you feel this stretch enough. Otherwise, we breathe in. And as you breathe out, we bend the elbows, taking the forearms down towards the ground as far as you would like to go. If you can't, it's okay. Otherwise, take your forearms all the way down and say hello to that right glute. Taking a nice big breath. If I have some really flexy people watching these videos, if you would like a challenge, bend that left knee, thread your right arm underneath your right leg, grab your foot and take it back into the center. Okay, adds a little bit of a twist. Otherwise, when you're ready, letting go of the foot, bring the hand back out, and everybody holding for a breath. On your next inhale, gently bring your body back up onto your hands. Take your right hand back to the outside of your right foot and shuffle the right foot into the middle. We're going to come into our pigeon pose to finish this sequence. So we're going to take that front leg down to the ground so that the right heel is in front of your left leg, so the front knee is on an angle. For more of a stretch, bring your foot up so that it is parallel to the top of your mat. If you need less of a stretch, bring the heel closer to your leg. Sinking the pelvis down, check that leg, make sure it is straight back behind you. Then going to do a bit of a challenge first. Walk the hands in towards the body, lift the gaze up. If you would like to, we're going to come into a king pigeon by lifting one hand and then both. and holding here. If you can't, that is okay. It's just a bit of a challenge. We're going to breathe in. And as we breathe out, walk the hands forward on the ground and let yourself melt over that front leg. Taking your forehead to the ground if you can. If you can't, take both fists, put one on top of one another, and rest your head on them. If you have a block or a pillow or a towel nearby that you'd rather use, by all means do. And we're just going to relax into this right hip for a while. Now, we shouldn't be rocked onto that right hip. The right hip shouldn't be on the floor. It should be nice and central, keeping the pelvis square. And then just allowing your eyes to close. Just taking some nice big breaths. And letting those exhales go through an open mouth if you'd like. Really helps the body to just let go. On your next inhale, gently bringing your body up, bringing your hands back to the floor, tucking your back toes. We're going to push from here to a downward facing dog. If you don't want to come to a downward dog, just come back to your tabletop on both knees. Otherwise, we're going to gently push back, lifting the pelvis up to the ceiling and gently walking your dog, bending each knee. Letting your head relax, keeping your hands nice and evenly distributed with your weight. And just moving your hips around however you need to. And coming into stillness, straighten both legs. Really lift the sitting bones up to the ceiling. Take one big breath. And as you breathe out, bring the knees to the ground, as wide as the mat and toes together, sinking down into your child's pose. Feel free to interlace your hands behind your back and rock if you would like to. And when you're ready, bringing your hands back down to the floor. On your next breath in, walking your hands in towards your body so you're sitting up on your heels. And then taking a nice big drink of water. Give your legs a bit of a move. If you need to sit down and bring them in front of you, that's fine. All right, we should be feeling a little bit more jelly, at least on one side. So we're now going to give the other side a try. You may find one side is different to the other. If that's the case, that is absolutely fine. So we're going to bring the left foot forward now. Okay, make sure that right knee comes nice and far back. And the left ankle is in front of the left knee. Hands to the floor, or to your props if you would like, or to any furniture around you. All right, when you're ready, we're going to hold here and sinking the pelvis forward and down with every breath out. Remember, for a bit more stretch, bring your hands to your knee, lift the body up and sink the pelvis lower. You can also take your hands to your pelvis and use that to guide you a little bit deeper as well, but don't push, just guide. Just gently sinking into that hip, taking a nice big breath. All right, on your next inhale, bringing your arms up above your head, shoulders relax away from your ears, holding for your breath out. You're going to breathe in, and as we breathe out, gently bending back, open the chest to the ceiling, open the arms. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, hands come down, tucking your back toes. Going to hold here as we breathe in, and as we breathe out, gently rocking back, straightening that front leg. Pulling the toes up towards you, stomach to your thigh, try to kiss your toes. If anyone can actually kiss their toes, I would love to see that. I was about to say I don't think it's possible, but I'm sure somebody can do it somewhere. Really try to keep that front leg as straight as you can. If you think it's straight, straighten it more. Taking a nice big breath in. Breathing out, letting go. On your next breath in, gently rocking forward, sink your pelvis forward and down. Breathing out, rocking back. Breathing in, rocking forward. Breathing out, rocking back. Couple more times, breathing in. Breathing out. Last one, breathing in. Breathing out. Beautiful, coming back forward, bringing that front ankle underneath your knee again. And if you'd like to, lift that back knee off of the ground, give it a bit of relief from the floor. When you're ready, popping it back down, either onto a pillow or a towel or onto your mat if you need, otherwise straight to the floor. You can bring this ankle in front of your knee again if you would like. We're going to come into that bent knee at the back. So planting the right hand down, bend that right knee. Take the left hand back behind you, grabbing onto the foot. When you're ready, gently pulling that heel in towards your glutes. Remember, if you can't reach, just keep the knee bent here, or use your strap, belt, scarf. Just modify it for yourself, however you feel right. Taking a nice big breath in. Full breath out, sink the pelvis a little bit more. Oh, head low, quad. When you're ready, gently letting go of the leg. Straighten the leg, both hands to the ground. Then you're going to come into our lizard, so moving the left foot out and bringing the left hand to the inside of the left foot. Both hands directly underneath your shoulders and having the left foot out to the side. Keeping that left knee tucked in at your shoulder, breathing in. Breathing out to walk your hands forward and bend through the elbows. Taking forearms down towards the ground, sinking a little bit more. Going as far as you feel comfortable. Like I said, one side may feel different to the other. That is okay. If you are particularly flexy and would like to try that challenge again, bending the right knee, thread your left arm underneath your leg, take it back to grab the foot, and try to pull the heel in towards your glute. Taking a nice big breath. Gently letting go of the foot, both hands back out in front. Then I'm going to inhale to walk the hands in, bringing the left hand back to the outside of the left foot and bringing the left foot back into the middle. We're then going to come into our pigeon pose. So taking that left leg down to the ground, more stretch, it's parallel to the top, less stretch, bring the heel closer to your knee or leg. We're then going to sink into the pelvis and check that back leg, make sure it's straight back behind you. Challenge first, walk the hands in towards the body, lift the gaze. If you would like, one hand lift, both hands lift. Breathing in, breathing out, hands come down, walk them forward, relaxing down, bringing the forehead to the floor or to your prop or your wrists if you would like. And then taking some nice big breaths. Feel free to move your pelvis side to side a little bit if you'd like to, if you find that you're quite tight. Taking another nice big breath in and a long breath out. Hope you've got some good music on. Sometimes helps to distract from when a stretch is quite painful. All right, on your next inhale, walking your hands in towards your body, tucking your back toes. We're going to push back to that downward facing dog or to your tabletop. Gently pushing back and gently walking your dog one leg at a time. And coming into stillness, taking a nice big breath in. And breathing out, bringing your knees to the ground. This time coming back into our froggy. So we're going to take the knees nice and wide. As wide as you can. You may find that they're a bit wider now after stretching. Ankles in line with your knees and coming down onto your forearms. Breathing in, rocking forward. Breathing out, rocking back. Keep going in your own time. Feel free to stay in that tight spot if you would like. All right, and on your next inhale, coming back up to your hands, walking your knees back together, and then sitting down. We're just going to come into our butterfly just to reverse our legs there. So bringing the soles of your feet together, as close in towards your pelvis as you would like. Interlace your hands around your toes, and gently fluttering your knees just to help massage into your hip joints. It's definitely getting into winter. My toes are cold. Hopefully the rest of you should be nice and warm though. I know I definitely am. All right. Breathing in, bringing your knees back together. Straighten your legs, give them a bit of a shake, and take another big drink of water. All right, we're going to come into our forward bends here. Now that our legs should be nicely warm, hopefully this should feel a little bit easier. So we're actually going to do one leg at a time as this helps to get into it a bit deeper. So we're going to bend our right knee, have our left leg out straight. So the right knee is down towards the ground. Keeping this left leg straight, engaged, pulling the toes up, and again your pelvis is hinged forward. If you would like to, you're welcome to grab your strap or your scarf. And this is when we wrap it around the foot and use that to pull us deeper if you would like to. If you are particularly stretchy in this pose as well, you're welcome to put a block or a book or something underneath your foot, and this will help you to keep your legs straight and push you a little bit more. Otherwise, coming here, we're going to breathe in to bring the arms up. Breathing out, reach forward halfway first. Reach for that favorite food. It's nearly dinner time. Reach for dinner. Taking a nice big breath in. Breathing out, let your head and hands relax. And we're going to hold here for a few breaths. Really trying to push your stomach and chest forward. If you're up here, try not to be rounded. Push forward. The more you pull your toes up, the more stretch you will feel as well. If it helps to think, to stretch into that muscle a little bit more, I find it helpful to think that if you breathe in, imagine taking that air into your muscle and inflating it like a balloon. Then as you breathe out, use that space to then sink deeper into the muscle. So we breathe in to inflate the hamstring, and we breathe out to use that to sink deeper. One more, breathing in, breathing out. As you breathe in, gently rolling up, swooping the arms up. Breathing out, bringing the hands down. Swapping legs, feel free to give them a shake in the middle, and then swapping over. Pulling your toes up towards you, straighten the leg. We're going to breathe in to swoop up. Breathe out to reach forward halfway, reach for dinner. Or if you're watching this at a different time, reach for breakfast, reach for lunch, reach for whatever is motivating for you. Breathing in, breathing out, head and hands relax. Holding for a nice few breaths, really trying to keep that leg as straight as you can. Taking nice big breaths, letting that exhale go through an open mouth. Beautiful way to let go of any tension holding on to the body. Beautiful. Breathing in, breathing out, stomach to thigh. And the next breath in, slowly rolling up, sweep the arms up. Breathing out, bring the hands down. Bring both legs out and give them a shake. We're going to do our forward bend with both legs this time. So pulling your glutes out from underneath you if you need to, having the pelvis hinged forward, straighten the legs. Pulling your toes up, let's breathe in, reach up. Breathe out, reach forward halfway. Beautiful, this takes a lot of pull from your quads to pull you down this part. So really engage them and use it, pull you, really reach. If you've got something in front of you, physically reach for it, see what you can touch. Breathing in, breathing out, let your head and hands relax. Holding for one breath. I'm going to breathe in to bring the body up, sweep the arms up. We're coming down again, breathe out halfway. Stomach to thigh, push the chest and stomach forward. Breathing in, breathing out, head and hands relax. Stomach, then chest coming down to your legs. Try and keep the legs as straight as you can. Taking a nice big breath in and a full breath out. Beautiful. On your next breath in, slowly rolling up. Breathing out, hands down, give yourself a little bit of a shake and a bit of a gentle twist through your body if you would like. I'm going to just do a little bit of fun for this one, see if we can add in a little bit of core and balance here as well. So keeping the legs engaged, we're going to breathe in to sweep the arms up. Breathe out to reach forward. We're then going to take our left hand to the outside of our right foot. So the pinky finger is near the pinky toe and thumb is down. Right hand is going to come anywhere along the side of you if you would like the support, otherwise to make it harder, keep it off of the ground. Keeping your left leg straight or both legs straight, we're going to inhale to lift the body up and the leg, keeping the core engaged and trying to lift as much as you can. All right, if you can keep this hand off of the ground, brilliant. You're welcome to take it back and add a bit of a twist, or keep it on your leg and keep reaching forward. Once you've held here for a bit, if you would like, take it higher. Try not to sink into the back. Keep pushing forward. Imagine a line between your chest and your leg. Push. Good. Lift it higher again. Breathing in. Woo. And breathing out, coming down. Beautiful. Letting go of the foot. Give your legs a shake. All right, coming to the opposite side. Breathing in, arms come up. Breathing out, reach forward. Right hand to the outside of left foot. Taking the left hand down if you would like, or just keep it up. Engage both legs. We breathe in to lift. We breathe out to hold where you are. Keeping both legs straight. And this bottom leg engaged as well. Don't let it relax. Everything should be turned on. Holding strong, feel free to take that left arm back and add a twist if you would like. Breathing in, lift it a little bit higher. Hold as you breathe out. Breathe in, lift it a bit higher. Pull a funny face if it's getting sore. Breathing in, last time. Breathe out, slowly bring it down. And give your legs a shake. Well done. All right, taking a drink of water. Perfect timing. All right, so at the end of each of my stretch classes, we normally have like a peak pose or something that we are aiming towards. And just for those that are or do want to aim for something with their stretch, you have a big pose that you can aim for at the end. For those of you that aren't wanting to aim for this peak pose, you don't have to do it. I'm giving you multiple variations that you can do on your way up, okay? So for my leg stretch, it's of course the splits. All right, now I can't do the splits. I'm getting close. It is something that I have been training a lot this year. So because I've been doing a lot of training, there's a lot of exercise I've found that have helped me. A lot of what we've done today has been part of that. But then there are a lot of variations for this end pose here that we can do, even if you are so close to the splits or so far away from the splits, it's not even funny. I was one of those people, so it is perfectly possible to get closer. So give it a bit of a laugh, give it a bit of a try. Please be gentle, please be careful. You should be feeling warm enough in your legs now that you can attempt to get into something like what we're going to do. So basically it's just like a lunge, this particular one, just with our legs a little bit further apart. If you don't want to put them further apart, you're just coming back into your lunge and we're going to change what we're doing with our body. Okay? So if you have blocks, you're going to bring them back in, or furniture, whatever you may be using, bringing your right leg out in front of you. All right, we're going to take the left knee and try to take it back a little bit more. Okay, so lift it off the ground, shuffle it back however you would like to. Okay, so if I was to come up onto blocks, this is now where my legs are, compared to my lunge I was doing earlier that was probably somewhere here. All right, so you can either shuffle the back knee back or just shuffle the front foot forward and just imagine sinking a little bit deeper. All right, you can still keep your hands on the floor for this. All right, you don't need something to come up, but if you bring yourself up and lift the body up, you'll feel a bit more of a stretch in the front of your left thigh. So depending what you're stretching and what you're after, change your position if you need to. All right, we're now going to take the body forward and up, forward and up, okay? We're going to do it with our breath. So we're going to breathe in to bring the body up, breathe out to bring it forward. Breathing in to bring it up, try to lift it a little bit higher if you can, and imagine tucking your tailbone under as you come up. And we breathe out to come forward. Good. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, coming forward. All right, so if you can, bring your hands to your knee now, or at least just one, and take your hand to something else that is nearby. So I've got one hand on knee, one hand to the side. Try to do it right hand to your knee. We're now going to go back and up. Okay, so we're going to hold for our breath in. We're going to breathe out to gently bend back, and imagine that you're on a line, that as you bend back, your pelvis comes forward. We breathe in to come up. We breathe out to go back. Breathe in to come up. Breathe out to go back. One more time, breathing in. Breathing out. Then we breathe in to come up, take the hands back down to the ground and shuffle that front foot in a little bit more. We're then going to pull the toes up towards us and rock back into what we were doing previously. Again, for more of a challenge, you're now going to shuffle that front heel forward, keeping this front leg straight and keeping the back knee bent. Okay, so you can bring that as far forward as you like or as far in as you would like. We're stretching the same muscle, it's just doing it in a slightly deeper way. So we're going to breathe in, bring the body up. Breathe out to bring the body down. Lower stomach to your thigh first. Try to keep the back straight. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, coming down. Last time, breathing in. Breathing out. Beautiful. Breathing in, coming up. Bring that foot flat to the ground and in. Then breathing out, take it all the way back into your tabletop and give yourself a bit of a circle, going both ways. All right, feel free to move that hip around as much as you like. We're going to do the other side, and then we are all done for today. So we're now going to bring the left foot forward, shuffle the foot forward and the back knee back if you would like, using your props if you would like to as well, and sinking that foot forward. All right, we're going to breathe in, breathe out to bring the body down. Breathe in to bring it up. You should feel it more in that right thigh. Breathing out, coming down. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, coming down. Couple more. Breathing in, sink the pelvis lower. Breathing out, coming down. One more. Breathing in. Breathing out. Beautiful. Coming up, take one hand to your knee if you would like. So left hand to left knee. Breathing in, hold. Breathing out to rock back. Looking up to the ceiling, sink the pelvis down. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, rocking back. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in, coming up, both hands to the floor. Breathing out to rock back, bringing the toes up towards you and straighten the front leg. We're then going to take that left heel forward as far as you're comfortable with, keeping that back leg bent, but straight back behind you. Once you found your comfortable position for that front leg, breathing in, breathing out, taking the body down to your thigh. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, coming down. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, coming down. Couple more. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in, last one. Breathing out. Beautiful. Breathing in, coming up. Bring that foot flat to the ground. And then take it all the way back to your tabletop and give yourself a nice big circle both ways. Beautiful. Just taking your knees as wide as the mat, toes together, sinking down into your child's pose again, just to gently relax those hips. On your next breath in, walking your hands in towards your body, then breathing out, coming seated. I'm just going to do a couple of movements just to help the body stretch to finish. So coming however comfortably seated, take an inhale, bring the arms up. Breathing out, hands come down to your chest or to your lap. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, coming down. This time, breathing in, open the arms wide, squeeze through the back. Breathing out to round. Breathing in, open. Breathing out, round. Breathing in, swoop the arms up, lift the body up. Breathing out, twisting to one side, taking your hands to the knee, looking over the back shoulder. Breathing in, lifting up. Breathing out, opposite side, holding here. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, one hand beside you, gently bending into the side. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, opposite side. Breathing in, coming up, holding if you would like, or breathing out, gently bend back. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, hands in front of you and gently bending forward. Breathing in, rolling in, one vertebra at a time, swooping the arms up. Breathing out, hands into prayer at heart center or all the way to your lap, and just allowing your eyes to close. Just taking a nice big breath, become aware of how your body is now feeling after your stretch. At the end of all of my classes, I like to finish with what's called a mantra, a series of phrases that we say to help keep the positivity and frequency high. Basically something good to finish your class. Either hands into prayer at heart center or hands to your lap. Keeping your eyes closed, taking a nice big deep breath in, and silently repeating to yourself on your exhale. I am strong. I am powerful. I am beautiful. And I am more than enough. If you'd like to quietly repeat out loud with me this time, you're welcome to. Taking a nice big breath in, repeating on your exhale. I am strong. I am powerful. I am beautiful. And I am more than enough. The light within me sees the light within you as the same as the light within me. Namaste. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me on our leg stretch today. I hope everyone is feeling good and jelly. Coming closer to the screen now. So as I said previously, please, in order to support these videos, make sure that you have subscribed to my channel, that you have liked this video with the little thumbs up sign if you have liked it, and even if you haven't, like it anyway. Any comments, questions, by all means, pop them on the video and I will do what I can. Look at me, I look like I've gone through a hedge backwards. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Tomorrow we have another stretch session, and we will have yoga sessions coming up very, very shortly. Thank you very much, everybody. I look forward to seeing you again. Namaste. Have a lovely evening. See you all later.